Hey everyone, we're back for the good old New York session. And I must tell you, I don't know what the hell has happened. I think it was news. What was the news? Unemployment claims. Wow. Non-farm employment. So tight numbers. Everybody is employed. All right. So far, so good. But there's still a sell-off here. Don't forget to grab your 50% discount at Topstep. All right. So we dropped quite a lot since the London session, and we technically traded through this daily fair value gap, or buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. All right, so we traded through that, and let's see what else do we have here. What a move, what a move. Just checking my other charts. Yeah, it's quite a move, I have to tell. So, Ali Kalka, hey there. Tom, the code for top step is only valid. Yeah, I just realized it earlier this afternoon. One of my friends checked it. He bought a new account, and for the second time he couldn't use the code. So one account. There is a 50% discount for one account, which is more than zero, I guess. But yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that's such a nice from you. Thank you. Well, definitely it helps out the stream, so thank you so much, Alikalka. Thank you. Every dollar I get from affiliation I haven't received yet, but it goes for kind of an investment to upgrade the stream and the Discord. So thank you. I'm gonna collect it, and I'm gonna try to find someone, maybe through Fiverr or somewhere, to upgrade some stuff. So thank you very much. It goes for a good cause. Thank you, Alikalka. So anyway, we're here right now, and as you can see on the hourly, we dropped through this daily fair value gap, and next sell side is almost at a significant point right below the 400 level. So I would say that this is a pretty darn good target for the market to go down. So you know, let's see what happens here. ES is definitely made some new, actually it didn't make a new low yet. If I go down to the 15-minute or to the 5-minute, you see yesterday's low was at, where was it? It was at 41. So it did not manage to break through the lows, and this is what makes it interesting, that I think we have a chance to break lower here on ES as well. So liquidity down there, and also look at the 1 hour. We have this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, which starts from here. I'm gonna mark it up as sell side liquidity, and so I'm just gonna liquidity 1 hour, and let's put it to the right so we will always see that. So below this we see this fair value gap. I hope that we can go all the way down there, but this is just going to be a compass or guidance for us. It's not too far, so I think we have all the opportunity to go short, if we are presuming that the draw on liquidity is still to the downside. We still have to wait. On the 15-minute we have a tiny fair value gap. Right there. Let me lower the music. So we might tap into this fair value gap and then go down there, but it would be still interesting to see how far is that. It's at 74. It has a high above 500. I might gonna trade with micros here. I might going to trade with micros. Anyway, if we go in here, 85, 95, that's 440, 80. Yeah, that should be fine. I might go with 2 micros there. If it goes there. 75, 70, yeah. I might put a sell limit, but you know, we'll see. I would love to see this one drop all the way down to the 400. That would be so awesome to see. That would be great. Of course, we shouldn't forget that we are definitely in a discount PD array, so going short is definitely a little bit risky. But again, that's why we're here. Otherwise, from this point, from 44, we have a nice sell side on the 1 hour at 47.37, which is not too far from here. I would be excited to see this to go down a little bit further. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. Just have to wait for that market open. Can't really do anything else right now. I wanted to trade at FTMO today, but because I have a test account there, but I didn't manage to pull any trades over there right now. No, nothing there. Nothing there. So we're still waiting. And I guess we have to wait until the dust settles. Hit that like. Hey there, Ukando. How you doing? So we both were wrong today. Yeah. But at least I tried to assure myself that it was a good thing that I closed it earlier, this long setup. But hey, it was so obvious because we're definitely in a deeper discount right now, and it was looking almost like almost perfect. Well, it wasn't that perfect, but it was looking so great on the 1 hour to just spike up. But it seems like we're still selling off, and now we just broke through this fair value gap, and I think the next draw on liquidity could be down here below 400. If you check your 4-hour chart, this is a significant wick down there at 16,396, and also a round number of 400. We're definitely hovering around this level. I would be, yeah, definitely. Let's see what the opening will bring us. I will be curious what's gonna happen. I would be very, very, very curious of what is going to happen. So let's see. We still have 10 minutes until the open. And as I said, ES still has a nice sell side liquidity on the 1 hour. There is a buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency below 47.37.25, and I would say we can see ES drop all the way down there. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Right now, I guess everybody's gonna wait for that market open. This is gonna be interesting for sure. Hold on, give me a minute. All right. I was just moving some stuff around. Okay. So I would say we could visit that that level. It's clearly a level on the 4-hour chart. No, not this one. I'm going to delete this one. But as you can see on the 4-hour, we have this wick down there, and that could be the next target. If we look at the daily, well, it's also interesting on the daily because if we zoom out, the daily we have a fair value gap as well. How interesting, right? So the next fair value gap on the daily is, you know, right down there at that level. So I'd say that we're pretty much looking for some liquidity below the 16,396.50 level. But the big question is, are we going to dig into this 15-minute gap first? I think we will. And then, so this is the scenario, let me show you. And then we will go down. So I think after open, we will see something like this. And then boom. And what happens after that, I don't know. At least this is what I'm hoping for. And I'm also considering taking a short only with micros around these levels, around 475 to 80-ish level in this 15-minute gap. I might add 1 or 2 micros here, and or maybe 1 micro here, and if it goes up, I'm going to add 1 more and see if it goes down into that gap. If it wants to go higher, then it's fine. It's perfectly fine. We'll see. Or if it makes a new low, that's fine too. Then I'm going to be searching for a displacement to jump into a short, because I really want to see that 396 level to be taken. Damn, I'm out of water. And I'm out of coffee. All right. So as you can see, ES is going for that 37 level. It might do that before market open. Less than 5 minutes to go, so it might spike down there. And if it does, now that's going to create a very interesting scenario. Because for now, it looks like ES wants to go for that. But it would be gambling to jump into a short right now. So let's just wait. Let's just wait for now. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Oh, look at ES. It's going. It wants to take it before the open. It's pulling down NQ, might be. So we're not doing anything stupid. We're just going to wait and see if we have an opportunity. Look at that. NQ is breaking. Damn it. I don't want to feel the FOMO, but I do feel the FOMO a little bit. So the 1 minute chart on NQ, look at this. Oh my god. Look at the 1 minute here. ES took out this low. Look at that. ES took out 47.37. So the sell program might be changing on ES. Now the question is, does NQ wants to go for the 396 level or not? Have to be prepared for that. There's a tiny fair value gap up there. Technically it's 2 handles. It was. It's not anymore. Looking for potential order blocks to help us out here, but there is none. Well, nothing significant. And no, this one is not. That I wouldn't consider that as a particularly good one. So yeah, it's a tricky one, but look at how ES just took out that low on the 1 hour, and now it's changing the whole narrative. It could be changing the whole narrative. So we can still see NQ spike up all the way, and then, you know, who knows what's going to happen. And again, we dropped too much. I mean, if we look at the daily, sorry about all the markups, but I don't want to delete that right now. So if we look at the daily, we went quite some to the downside. Question is it going to retrace here or maybe even finish the day in the green? Or are we going to stay like this or even go down, you know, into this fair value gap down there? That's the big question. Anyway, going to be watching this closely, and we will decide what to do. We definitely don't want to do anything in the first few minutes, so let's just wait. And guys, if you can, please push the like button to help out the stream. I would appreciate it very much. I'm just a small fish, small streamer, and not a Lambo guru yet, but I do like to be here with you guys, so don't forget those likes. Thank you so much. All right, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There are some codes, by the way. I just got affiliated with the Take Profit Trader too. I have a 50% code down there. You can find it there. And don't forget your 50% discount today and tomorrow with TopStep. All right, market is opening right now. All right, market is open, guys. Look at that. It's gonna go for the 400. It might gonna go for it, or it was just a fake out. All right, let's see what it does. Nothing special for now. Everything is pretty calm. Everybody wants to know what the heck is going on. ES is going up as well. I think NQ should be taking that 15-minute gap right up there at 75. It would be great to go short at that point. I would love to short this, but I have to wait. So in the middle of this 15-minute fair value gap, I would like to place a trade somewhere at 79, just a limit sell order. Let's see, ES so far is seeking higher. Okay, now it's repricing that gap, so we'll see if NQ wants to go higher into that. I think it wants to. And if it wants to, we want to be ready for that. And it just poked into that 15-minute fair value gap. Let's see if it wants to go higher or not. Again, I would love to see this go down, but it still has quite some space to cover on the upside. Okay, so right now inside of the 15-minute fair value gap, I took a short, by the way, with 1 micro, not mini, 1 micro. Tiny position, just saying. I would really love to see this one go all the way down. So far it's looking good. So that scenario would be great. Okay, ES took out these highs, which is a good thing because, you know, if it wants to drop or continue to drop, that would be ideal. But for now, let's look at NQ. Nothing extra so far. So let's just wait. It's a waiting game, guys. Pretty much hovering in this fair value gap for now. You know, seeing this drop recently and how close we got to this point, it would be great to see that break that, but if it's not going to do that, it's fine. It made the market structure shift on the 5-minute, by the way. So, you know, that's kind of interesting, but I think we can still see this go all the way up to the 500s. I close my short. Tiny loss there. Let's see if it really wants to drop from here. Because that would be awesome. Does it want to continue lower or not? That's the big question. It can easily spike up, you know. Take out those highs or something. That would be an interesting scenario. No idea what's gonna happen right now. Would be great to see this one drop, but who knows. Hello, Teacher FX. Hey there, you're in buys. That's cool. You know, it can definitely go higher. So let's see what happens. It could be looking like a breaker or something. I don't know. At this point. And right now on the 5 minute, it definitely looks like a nice long opportunity, especially if it goes down to below those 71 level. You know, if it goes down below that, it should be a considerably good opportunity to maybe go long. If it taps into that 5 minute level down there. So in this area, here comes the judgment, if I may say. Should we take a long here or not? You know, it's beautiful on the 5 minute. If you look at that, it's a perfect scenario to go long. So how is ES doing? This looks tempting to go long here. You know what? I took a long Only 1 micro is there. 1 micro. So 1 micro I took a long. And I'm just looking what kind of targets can we see, because it's really nice. And also we're in a discount, so you know. We are definitely in a discount PD array. But where should it go if we're long? Can it go all the way to, for example, let's put on a tool just to, my entry is at 68.75. So if I put it here, risk reward 2, well, you know, it's gonna go all the way to the 500s. So I would put my TP. What was the high of this candle? Hold on. High was 5. It took out the 500 before. I don't know, guys. Looks interesting though. Double highs. Which level is that? Which level is that? Double highs. Right up there. It feels heavy for me. I could be wrong, of course, but on the 1 minute, as far as I'm checking it, it feels heavy. I don't like this. This price action is just slopping down like it's out of fuel. Buyers don't really want to step in here, or at least I hope they will, but no buyers. And this fair value gap is the one that I was referring to. Oh, not this one. So this bullish fair value gap, we had a market structure shift, but it seems like, you know, we're still having some trouble here. I mean, worst case scenario, it should be making a spike over to, well, above 500. Above the 500 level, so I don't know. I'm only using 1 micro contract. So not mini, just 1 micro. I'm hovering around $20 profit, yeah. Because I don't really trust this. I mean, it dropped so hard since the news. I have a feeling that it's gonna still go down to that daily fair value gap down there. So I don't really trust this. And also we are in a 15-minute fair value gap right now. So higher time frame rules, and it says that if we are in a 15-minute fair value gap, we can still drop all the way down. And so this is why I'm closing my trade here. I exited my long and I'm entering to a short. Yeah, let's see. Only 1 micro. Again, I exited with a tiny profit there before, but only 1 micro. I'm not doing anything else, anything extra. It just felt heavy for me. It took out the 500 level. On the 15 minute, it definitely looks like it's bearish. Higher time frame rules. Daily fair value gap below. So I'm curious if we see this dump all the way down to the 400s. I'm gonna close it, I guess, with a small tiny loss if I have to, if it breaks above those 500 levels. But for now, I'm just gonna wait it feels heavy. It doesn't really have the fuel, the power, the strength to go higher. If you look on the 1 minute chart, it's just sideways. I don't like this. I mean, this is not what I would like to see ideally after an opening move like this. It really feels heavy. But that doesn't mean it's not going to spike up, of course. So mainly my entry is based on the 15-minute time frame, and I'm looking for the 400. I mean below 400. Looking for the 300s. And let's check out again the yeah, look at that nice fair value gap. It's a perfect target. I'm for now I'm looking for this to drop as I intended originally, and we'll see. What is ES doing? ES is holding for now. Took out that sell side. Wasn't that big drop, but I think it's definitely looking for that 400 level. And if it does, I'm gonna be ready. Right? I'm gonna scale in with one more micro if I see a nice displacement to the downside, because then that would give me a confirmation that we're looking for that 396. But for now, I'm just going to wait. I have one trade on with one micro, guys. One micro, not mini, one micro. I'm hovering around in a huge amount of $20 of profit. This is on my funded account. Before you ask why I'm only taking one micro, well, this is why. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I don't have a stop loss yet, but this is a funded account at Top Step. I don't have much on it. Actually, I'm down because I missed my first trade, so it has $400 on it right now, so it's not a big deal. I'm only trading micros, so I might close it down. But overall, that's the big picture I'm looking for. So not much is happening. Please drop a like, by the way, guys, or subscribe to the channel if you want to. All right. I'm gonna put a line here just to remind myself that we're looking for the 400 levels. Line. All right. All right. It's going up. Okay. It's going up right now. I might gonna have to close it if it spikes further up. You know, if it would trade above the 500s, then you know it's not worth to stick with it. And it seems like it might want to do that, so. Yeah, seems like it wants that level. But still, I'm gonna wait and see what's happening. If it wants to go above the 500s, then we have to search for a different scenario and maybe look for targets at 535-ish if it goes above these levels. Otherwise, we can keep eyeballing to the 400 down there, but I don't know. Let's just wait. There's nothing else we can do here. Although I'm still hoping that we will break lower to that 400-ish level. Because that would be great. All right, nothing else there. We're just waiting. Is it want to go up or is it want to go down? That's the big question, of course, as always. But if we go down to the 1 minute, we can clearly see it might want to break above the 500. There is high here. It might want to take it out. Or it might just want to continue to drop and, you know, go for that 396. Again, this level down here is a daily fair value gap, so that would bring us much more liquidity. But if it trades above the 510s, I would say we pretty much have to look for the 535 level. So other than that, I have no idea of what's it want to do. As you can see, we're pretty much chopped up here, but the overall picture shows me that we might want to go for that level down there. Let's not forget that the daily fair value gap, daily BC right down there, is definitely an interesting level. And I would say that we definitely having some kind of liquidity down there. This drop here started real nicely. It also made, well, almost a structure shift. The low was 62.50 and the close was 62.25. So technically this one broke structure and swing high. Okay, if it breaks lower, then that would be really, really nice, especially with the fair value gap, but it's not doing that right now. As much as we would like it, it's not doing it. But all right, so I still have that trade on, but I have to monitor this one closer, just in case if it wants to break lower, then I might add another contract. Liquidity is down there for sure, so we might be going down. If we break lower, I might add one contract, but only if I see a clear indication with a displacement or something. Or something similar like that. Still dropping. Alright, so let's just wait for it. And while we are waiting, I'm gonna go out to the bathroom and grab a drink. And guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, alright? Don't go anywhere. Just stay. I'm sorry, guys. And Parmod, hey there. Welcome. I'm sorry, I was just having a drink and a few snacks. Of course, my stop loss has been hit, so I'm down about $100 on that short, but it's fine. I still have a bearish bias for this fair value gap, but if it's not going to turn out good, then or that way, then we can be still looking for those highs above the London highs. Actually, that's a good target to aim for. So if someone took this long in this 5-minute fair value gap with a stop loss below here, then it's great. Then it should be fine. Should be just fine. Interesting price action though. Again, chopped up here right after the open. And so far, I think it wants to go for that 35 level, which is not too far. Yeah, it's also there on the oh, it's spiking up there. Look at that. Might want to go there. It might just want to go there, but be careful. Can be tricky. Excuse me. This was great, guys. On the 5-minute, we are retracing a little bit. I'm not sure I want to go for these highs yet. It would be much better to wait for the 15-minute close, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like it wants to. So we're still going to wait. Not doing anything at this point. Not going to do anything at this point. We have liquidity at let me see. Liquidity is at 35.75. It does look like it want to go there. Or at least to those levels. So liquidity is at 35.75. I don't know. Are we gonna get there? I don't know. It does seem like it wants to go there. Sorry. Small fair value gap there, if you look at it closer. Right there. If anything, I would be interested to jump into a short on those levels. So it went up there and we left this fair value gap here. Nothing is happening. Let's check ES. Oh wow, look at ES. Could be an SMT divergence here. I'm also looking to trade ES, you know. Tapped into a 15-minute fair value gap there. Nice, took out the high, took out the low, took out the high. Now it might be ideal for ES to go lower. Who knows? Who knows? Look at this. We might be having that drop. I don't know. NQ dropped lower as well. Don't forget to grab your discount. We're pretty much stuck here. Nothing is moving. I'm still looking this as a bearish scenario. Okay, finally ES started to drop. And that would be great. Could be repricing the whole area all the way down to the 92s. Or who knows? This is not really tradable, that's for sure. ES is looking higher as well. It would be also an interesting theory to go short above 35. Not sure though. Not sure. Excuse me. Maybe, just maybe, it will start to do some structure shift on the 1 minute. Who knows? Otherwise, what I do think is that this daily BC is still intact down there. Still have a few seconds for the 1 minute candle to close. Let's see what it does. Alright, now we have a structure shift so far. It looks good. But are we going to have a fair value gap? That's the different question. But so far I do like the structure shift. Okay, so the fair value gap has been closed. No structure shift. Oops. Sorry. But we do have a bearish order block maybe. So let's wait for it. Are we going to break below 500 again? That's the big question. Let's see how it goes. All right, finally it's going down. Finally it's going down. Or maybe it will go down. But it's still, you know, closed below this candle, which is somewhat good news, hopefully. I don't know if it's going to be enough for a structure shift to the downside, but so far looks good. What is ES doing? Not much. Okay, let's just wait. Do we have any kind of order blocks around the area? I don't see any significant order blocks. The only thing I would like to see is NQ break lower. If it doesn't, then we could be heading for the 35s again. And yeah, the opening was at 9:30, so I'm gonna put a marker there just for indication for sell side. And let's check the trading hours. Regular trading hours. Yeah, we're pretty much in between these levels, and now it wants to go up, maybe tap into that fair value gap up there. Could do that easily. As you can see on the 1 minute, grabbed some liquidity, and it might just gonna go up there. Nobody knows. What is down there, we don't know. Let's zoom out on the 15-minute chart. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, I know. But I do like the range on the downside there. But you can still go up there and just close this up perfectly, because there is still 2 handles of gap right there to be closed. So gotta be careful. Well, not much is happening, but I still hope that today's opening range as sell side there is gonna be taken, or best case scenario, it would be great to see the 400 level break. If not, then we should be looking for levels above 535 and 580-ish levels, which are better to be seen on the yeah, you see that? Well, now we have a tiny fair value gap down here right below at 496. So this one has a chance to go down to 496, in my personal opinion. I mean, that would be the ideal scenario, even if it wants to take off from here. I would really love to see that go down to those levels. That's like 20 points down. That would be great to see. Other than that, we're pretty much hovering around here. Just hovering. Not much to do here. Oh man, this price action is just super boring again. I don't know what's up with I mean, nowadays, even in December, like the AM session was like, I don't know. It was a little bit of chop action. And look at that. I mean, right after open, this is barcode chart, nothing extra. So not much to do here. We just have to wait. If I look at the 1 minute, I'd say if we go down below the 96, that would be a 15-minute fair value gap, which I said we can tap into. And from what happens there is a different question. Right there. I think we can delete this fair value gap now. For now, because it's just disturbing us. So I don't know. Well, let's look at ES. ES also has the same issue. Technically, this is a bullish breaker on ES, which is nice. And you know, if we carefully look at well, this is not a bullish breaker, but still I would love to see this one go down a little bit and then maybe consider to take a long on the 15-minute bullish breaker. Now ES has a beautiful bullish breaker here. Swing high, took out the low. I mean, it doesn't really get any better than this one in terms of having a bullish breaker. There. From that gap. So if ES drags down NQ, then we still have an entry on the 15-minute here below 96. I don't know. Dominic, hey there. Hey Dominic, I saw your emails, but I was driving and I was in the car. I couldn't really check it, but I saw that you were sending some data there. And as I was reading, you were down on your account, I think. How are the trades going on, Dominic? Hope you're doing well, and it's good to see you. And you know, if you want to make sure, I mean, you have the cheapest accounts, buy one at Topstep. Don't forget there's a discount today and tomorrow. Yeah, you have blown it. Yeah, I forgot. Damn. Buy a new Thumbstep account. Yeah, that sucks. I know how it feels, so don't worry about it. It will get better. It's part of the process, you know how it is. It's part of the process. Can't really do anything with it at this point. You have to, you know, journal what went wrong. You have to go through some stuff, what you did wrong there. 11 days traded, single day of not being in control. Hey dude, you saw what happened to me on my funded account. I had 16 winning days. I can show you the account details if you want to. I can show you right now. I traded 16 days winners, and on the 17th day blown the account. Boom, that's it. Yet I made progress and I'm happy about it. That's good, you know, and congratulations, you know. That's the way you have to look at it, you know. Don't be hard on yourself. Just, you have to look the positive things. That what were the things that you took from this lesson, you know. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, really. Nothing else matters. Look at this bullish breaker on ES. It's really interesting, right? So if we would tap into this bullish breaker on 47.52, I would love to see that go all the way up to, you know, 52. Well, yeah, 42. Maybe I can do that with 2 micros, maybe, or 1 micro. I don't want to risk too much. I know exactly. I chase price without stops, stop loss. Yeah, I know how it feels. That man, I know it feels like crazy. Was this a funded account, or was it a combine or challenge or evaluation? I didn't really catch that, because, you know, if it was a challenge account, then it's still not that huge loss. I mean, of course it's a loss, but, you know, it's better than losing a funded account. This price action sucks right now. Silver bullet hour is almost over and we have no major stuff going on around here. Nothing to be traded here. I do want to see ES go down to 52. Maybe bring down NQ as well. Otherwise, I don't know. Should be tapping down into that fair value gap. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm affiliated with Take Profit Trader. There's a link in my description in the video. You can have a 50% discount for life if you use my link. Go check them out. I might be going for a new challenge with Take Profit Trader too, because once you're funded, you can request payout after the first day, but I do have to look into the details. So after only 1 day in profit, you can request a payout, which is so far so good. So I might be doing a challenge with Take Profit Trader. ES is still holding. Or might want to go up, who knows. What a terrible price action, guys. Terrible price action. I don't even know what to do with this price action at this point. Guess we just have to wait. It's all about patience. Seems like NQ might want to go for that 35 level right up there that I was pointing out. 35. It's not too far. It's actually quite close. Okay, new 15-minute candle, both on ES and NQ. Let's see. ES is still holding. NQ still looks like it wants to go to those 35 highs. 36 actually, not 35. But it does seem like it wants to go there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Let's try to hold on for now, and let's see what is going to move the market here. I'm telling you, this one wants to go for that high. What is ES doing? Not much. It's just one of those days. Nothing is happening. Feels like it wants to go for it, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, it's going for that. All right, it took it. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, now it would be maybe ideal to go and take a short. I would be tempted to do that right now. Right from here. Who knows, you know? Anything can happen. But nothing so far. What could be the next buy side liquidity? Should be above 50. It wants to go above 50. That should be the next level. Interesting, but there was no... Anyway, it doesn't matter. It can go right above 50. From here. Who knows what's it doing right now? You know, if I would have to guess, I would say that 37, 47. Anyway. It's going for the 50 or 50s, I think. But I'd be careful to go there at this point. Especially when ES is doing some crazy stuff. I would be extra careful. $554, $950, yeah. Maybe. I don't know if we're gonna break lower or looking for some fair value. I know, looking order blocks as well, but you know, nothing so far. We do see some buy side up there. But we're just waiting, guys. Not much to do. Feels like it wants to go above the 50s. Because right there... I don't even know what's up there. I'm not seeing my setup here anywhere in this picture, and if you look at the 1 hour tapped into this area, I don't know. 50 is right about the midnight range, so kind of interesting. You can still see this one close above. So 38, it can easily go above the 50s. I don't know. I don't know. We went all the way up there, so I wouldn't be surprised on a sharp drop. All the way down. Are we going to see this go above 50 or not? That's the question. Everybody wants to know that. Maybe not. Yeah, it feels heavy. It's gonna go down. A long way to go to the downside there. Have some fair value gaps there. Stuff like that. And now we have a market structure shift to the downside, so that's kind of interesting. I do like that. I do like that because if we tend to drop down lower, then it would be interesting to see to go to that 96 levels. But first we have to break the 500, so that would seem like a little bit difficult from here. So are we going to see that push to the upside, or we're just gonna wait here? Well, it's not happening. Not today. Not today. Maybe we have to go with the yes. Guys, this is a very, very bad price action. I just don't know what to make of it. We don't have any shift in structure. Nothing major is going on. I would like to see this go all the way down, or ES or NQ all the way down to these level, at least to 95 or break below 500. Right now it's just not happening. So Tom, some trades today. Yeah, I took a long first, then I took a short. I got stopped out from everything basically. I think I did 2 or 3 trades with micros, and overall I ended up with a negative $188 on my funded account. I can actually show you right here. So my funded account was up around $400, and now I'm down today $187. And yeah, this is how it goes. So I'm technically going to wait. I don't think I will do anything for now. How are you doing, Alikaka? Hope you're doing better. Because so far I just couldn't figure out the direction on this one. I have no idea where it wants to go. Maybe better to walk away. I think it would be just better to walk away. Feels like it wants to take out these highs here at 50. It's technically close, but I don't know if it's close enough. Again, it feels like it wants to take that out, but who am I to tell what's it gonna do? Is it going to push here, or is it just gonna drop? That's the big question. Get your Tradeweight account and trade the DEX in London Open. I trade 4 micros long. Up. Oh, nice, 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 nice. You know, I might do that. I might just do that, you know. Because this price action, this is just not ideal. So, do you think that I should trade DEX? $49, $48. I don't even know where this one wants to go. I really have no idea what I'm doing. Oh man, I can't even scalp here. It's extremely hard. I don't know if it wants to push higher or just want to stock here. It feels like it wants to take that level here from the London morning. I don't know. Of course, last day were crazy on DEX, really. Alright, well, I'm definitely gonna look into it because what we see on NQ these days is just absolutely not ideal. I don't like this. This is just so bad. I absolutely don't like this kind of price action. I mean, it's not doing anything. Do we have any news? Nothing. And tomorrow we're gonna have non-farm payroll, so that's why it's also acting crazy, I guess. I guess we might not be pushing the button tomorrow in New York session, I guess. But you know what, Alikaka, I am going to look into that DEX at Tradeaway. So far as I asked Topstep, maybe I'm gonna ask Take Profit Trader. Maybe they have it. I don't know. If I can trade, I don't have any futures prop firm that can trade DEX, so I do have to open an account. Maybe I'm gonna open a personal account with a very small amount, trade micros there. That could be an option. Because this price action, wow, this is just unbelievably slow. It's not good. Anyway, I don't think I want to trade this session. Lunch hour is coming soon, so Tradeaway is possible. Yeah, oh yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, okay then. I might gonna look into that. But as far as I checked, Apex does not offer DEX, because that, you know, trading Tradeaway through Apex and trading on the DEX is two separate things. Oh yeah, you said it. You're trading it. I don't know how you're doing it, because as far as I checked it, it's not in the tradable instruments with Apex. At least on their website, I did not found anything about that, about DEX. $18 cost to Urux. Okay, $18 cost. All right then. I might do that. I'll look into that, Ali. You do that. Okay. $18 subscription, and then I can have access to EuroX. All right. You know, that's good. Methodical man, how's it going? Well, I'm gonna show you one of my funded accounts. This is a Tradeaway account, and today I am down $161. This is a funded account at Tradeaway, I mean through Topstep. I was up around $400 on this account. As you can see, this is an Express account. Unfortunately, today I am down $161, so not so good. And you know, the bad thing is that I anticipated that we're gonna take the 50 level right here. Sorry, you guys can't see it. So I anticipated that we should be taking the 50 level, and I exited from my scalp, and look at it, boom, it took the 50. I don't know, I'm confused, and honestly I'm down 161. I want to be careful with this account. I really don't want to lose funded accounts in January, so I might just call it a day. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough, to be honest. Small, yeah, absolutely. So 161 is absolutely fine for me. It's perfectly fine. I can manage that. If I would lose like over $700 or $800 on my funded account in a trading session, well, that would feel bad. That would feel really bad, and I just feel frustrated right now. I look at all this price action. It was total crazy. Total crazy. I thought that it's gonna drop into the daily BC right down there. Barcode chart up there. It's crazy. Even ES doesn't really want to reprice this 15-minute bullish breaker. Beautiful bullish breaker, and it just goes up. So I have no idea what NQ wants to do. It most likely wants to go higher, but since I'm feeling frustrated, I'm not sure I'm going to continue to trade. So look at that, 65, 70. It's gonna take out the London high. Damn it! It's aiming to take out the London highs, everyone. I mean, that's the only reason it can go up this much. Oh man, it's too high to go long for me. It's too high to go long for me. I don't like that. Don't like that. I should be grateful for having a small loss today, and I just don't like this. Don't like the whole idea. It can easily just dump. Right now it's entering into a bearish order block on the 15-minute. I just don't like it. It's tough. It's tough. Oh man. I don't know. Okay, anyway, that's it for me. I'm finishing up. Thank you so much for watching. This was a piece of crap New York session for me, and you know, moving on. Tomorrow, London session. See you guys there, and thank you so much for dropping in. I think this is it for me today. So see you guys. Have an awesome evening or day. See you guys next time. Cheers, 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 cheers.